Just say, hello, is this on? I promise you, I'm not going to. There's something in the back. It's the back. Check me, see the back. Sounds like it's real. Battery's no good. Okay, battery's fine. Y'all won't be yelling at y'all all day. That's what he's saying. Guys, let me say before we get started, a couple of prayers we're going to sit out, guys. Mother Gibbs gave us a call. There's a couple of things that she is facing, and I'm definitely keeping an eye on this. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. But I need your prayers with Mother Gibbs. I need your prayers. She is, a lot of times, Mother Gibbs, in the battle she's facing, she is not capable, but she is committed. Certain things her body will not allow her to do, but her heart and her mind is pushing to do it. And sometimes we got to put the brakes on. No, Mother, you're fine. Let me tell you something here. We're not one of these churches that's going to beat you up or allow the devil to beat you up. We don't do religion here. Jesus never pushed religion. What Jesus came with was salvation. A lot of churches push religion. And religion is nothing but something that you do religiously. You go to the bathroom religiously. Okay? So God don't care nothing about religion. What matters to God is salvation. Religion is something that people are on the outside to see. But salvation is what God sees on the inside. And one thing God knows that if you get it right on the inside, it'll take care of the outside. Yeah. But a lot of people like to put a facade on the outside, but Jesus said inside you are full of dead men's bones. So God don't care nothing about when that Pharisaic mindset that people have to look good on the outside. Oh, you look so holy, but you're a nasty, decrepit problem on the inside. And God tell you, if I get the inside down, let me put it this way. If you were sick and not feeling well, and the doctor gave you an aspirin and told you to put it on top of your head, what good is that aspirin? No good at all. See, you got to get the aspirin on the inside, and what it'll do is work the problem out, and then the effects will show on the outside. Okay? So that's what God is. And so when Mother Gibbs, some health challenges she's facing. So what we want to do during the health challenge that she faces, I want to pray with her and pray for her. Okay? So what do we want to do? Number 2, Brother Casey. I got a text this morning. Text me and I didn't see him. I'm just so used to seeing him on the door. He has such a personality. He has a people's personality. He really does. And he's like that with everybody. There are no strangers with Brother Casey. Okay? So what he did, get the text, and he said, Pastor, would you pray for me? He said, I'm over at urgent care. I was bitten by a spider and my neck is swelling. So that's a concern because everybody knows there is your early, and you don't want to cut that off. You don't want to cut that off. So, my thing is, you just pray because it's amazing what some things have to put up with. Because there are some preachers be like, well, just come to church and let's just have faith that God, you don't need faith if you got a doctor, people. Go to the doctor, okay? Here's my advice. You go to the doctor, let them do what they do. Now, when they can't take care of nothing, that don't mean you don't pray. But God gave doctors wisdom for a purpose, okay? All that wisdom, they just didn't learn that off their cup. God was the one that gave them wisdom to do things. So, when doctors, I'm going to tell you what God show off best. When doctors has done everything they can do and they say, ain't nothing else we can do, and then God said, okay, now let me show you how this is different. Yeah. That's what God showed off best. See, because sometimes God needs documentation to prove he is God. Not to him, but to man. See, sometimes people are like, you know God would have healed you. You was probably just had a best. But when the doctors don't say, look, this is bad, there's nothing else we can do. And then God stepped in and said, problem solved. You can't do nothing but give him the praise, the honor, and the glory. Okay? So that's why I said, I have no problem. Go to your doctor. See the doctor. See what the doctor saying. And listen to what the doctor's saying. But give the situation to Jesus. Let him see what he's going to do with it. Okay? So that's one thing we want to do. We want to pray for. Keep them in the prayers. Keep them in our prayers that we may pray to God. Do I sound muffled? Maybe it's just me. I sound muffled. So let me stay with this, guys. So I need your prayers here as I'm going forward because it seems to be little things that's agitating me for some reason. It really seems to be something that agitates me. And when the devil distractions. He's trying to get you off course from something because it's something that God is going to do. So what he has to do is distract you to get you out of God, that vein with God. So pray with me, guys, as I stay in this vein. And I promise, as I'm beginning to work with this message, and I've been working on it, this has been a interesting series that I have been dealing with here thus far. Because what God is doing with me is I'm delicately balancing the message coming forward. Now, God is not a tyrant. He is not going to beat his kids. There's a difference between a spanking and a beating. Okay? There's a difference. I thank God that we in society now figure this out, because we didn't get spankings when I grew up. We got small crucifixions. So, but the point is, I thank God, even with small crucifixions, and maybe we need to go back to the small crucifixions, because the jails was not that crowded when I grew up. I told you, when it came down to beatings when we grew up, you call the police on your parents. When I grew up, and see what happened. The police will come with sirens blasting, and there will be a couple of policemen show up, and they will bring you the official belt of the state. Beat them with this one, ma'am. Yep. Now you call the police, they come and arrest everybody in the family. So the point that's being made, guys, is this. Jesus is not interested in beating his kids. What he wants to do is correct his kids. Because a good father, the word says, those he loves, he chastens. And sometimes in the chastening, there's going to be a spanking. It has to happen. Let me say to all these parents, you are not your kid's best friend. You know what? Your kid ain't going to even like you sometimes. They're going to go to their best friend and say, my mama crazy, my daddy crazy. They so mean. That's what they're going to say about you. But you got to be willing to be the bad guy. Be willing to be the bad guy for a while, okay? Be willing to be the bad guy, because he will come around. What we're doing is you're training him. You're teaching him along the way. So what we're going to do, guys, what we're doing, I'm dealing in a series that we're beginning to go with, guys. And I told you guys, when we start the series, I'm not going back to my story. But I'm not going into detail with my story. But what I was talking about, guys, we're dealing with was during the time in the NBA season, in the heyday of NBA, back in everything in the 80s, and y'all know the all-star team that they had, that they made up the LA Lakers. Well, then there came a time of the season where all the Magics and the Kareems and the Worthies and the Perkins and all these guys, Coopers and Rambis and all these guys, they retired and faded away off the scene. And the LA Lakers was kind of in a lull, but they were a major market when it came to basketball. And so what they decided to do was, we're going to have to reload. We're going to have to do the things that we have to do for the purpose of making sure that Showtime stayed in LA. So what they did, but at the same time they made a move. They traded the center that they had because they knew what they was going to get. They brought in Shaquille O'Neal, but they went and got a young stud by the name of Kobe Bryant. So they took the future and they took the present and they merged those two together, and they made up the Showtime Lakers again. And winning was back in LA. It was everything. The crowds, the fans stayed from it. All of the sports finale was sold out. LA was TV programming once again, and everything was well. And then guys, these guys stayed at it in 2000, 2001, 2002. They won the NBA championship back to back to back. They were truly the team that everybody desired. But in 2003, something took place. 2003, there was a division in the camp. But what people did not know, there was always a division in the camp, because you had the guard that was there, the player of that present, which was Shaquille O'Neal. Again, 7'1", 295 pounds. And then you had this young guy that's coming in right out of high school, walked right into the post, by the name of Kobe Bryant. He was the future. And many times these two collided. I read stories on the two. They was totally different from one another. Shaquille was an outgoing, big personality, more like Magic Johnson. Kobe was a recluse to himself type person, more like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So that's where you had problems with the two. Kobe put all of his time into practicing and preparing himself. When Shaquille joked around and played like 93, Shaquille O'Neal did not put in workouts. He did not put in his time to do what he's supposed to do. He did not take it serious. I have 3 championships. What do I need to prove? What is it do I need to prove? But Kobe was on a young one. He was hungry. He wanted more and more and more. And so what took place is a feud broke out between the two so bad that they had to split the team up. Shaquille came in the 2003 season, ballooned up to a 350 pounds. I think it was 350. So he had ballooned up, he was out of shape, and being out of shape, began to work on his knees and on his back. So he spent a lot of days where he was no help at all to the team because he did not take care of himself. He was more than capable of taking care of himself because they traded him, and after the trade, 2 years later, he went and won the championship again. So he was more than capable of doing it. So guys, what we did, guys, is the feud between the two was so vicious. The feud between the two got to the point to where the owner, Mr. Buss, came up and said, Shaquille, we have made a choice. And the choice we have made, we're going to stay with the future. And we're going to depart with you. Sometimes a hard choice has to be made. I'm going to make the hard choice. All right, guys, I want you guys to turn with me to Luke, the 14th chapter, if you will. Luke, the 14th chapter. This is our keynote scripture. Luke, the 14th chapter. If you have it, would you please okay, there we go. See, that's my wife. She fixes everything. A supermom. Okay, so guys, and please stand with me, just this time, just stand with me in the honoring of the reading of the Word of God. Okay? Let me see. Yeah, it is. And they all with 1% begin to make excuses. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. That we have chosen for this, send us a mind, that ear to hear what the Spirit of the Lord says unto the church. Lord, I pray that you bless us, Lord God, that we listen intently, that we may hear what you want to say to us in our personal lives, that we may be that servant you desire us to be. Oh Lord, I pray that you bless us, that we continue to, Lord God, move forward. We continue to trust you. We continue to believe you every step of the way. Lord, I pray that you bless us, that we have our hearts to hear your word, that we may grow and apply our lives to that which you have shown us, that we may be the servants you desire us to be in this land. We may be a light, Lord God, in the And so, as I always do, I got the dictionary called